I just can't get enough of this sport, Bob, and I imagine that it's the same for our viewers.
They love it, Jim. And we'll soon be providing even more bloody images, thanks to our new fist cam technology.
Yes, it's amazing how many cameras you can build into a knuckle duster. Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. Skills. The ball is caught. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
She sent him down for a chat with the astrogranite.
If insults had any effect on the trajectory of the ball, I guarantee that the dwarfs would be world champions. There goes the ball.
Like a letter in the post.
Well, the rumor must be true. These guys don't even have enough money to buy a ball for training.
Is it true that most of the Amazon team's devoted fans consist of young men, Bob?
Not at all, Jim. I've heard a large portion of their fan base consists of disgruntled homemakers and countless scores of former Bloodweiser babes.
Aha! That would explain why the Amazon fans have their own fans themselves.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde is made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch.
Did you know, Jim, that the Tlax Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491?
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
You are not supposed to leave the pitch.
Don't worry, Jim. The crowd will teach them the rule. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. A player that bad should not be allowed on the pitch.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Missed! The ball bounced everywhere!
I was told that you can find round balls. Much less fun.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Ooh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
They can start to move forward. Yep, the ball is catched.
They say this player has the hands of a strangler, but knows how to use them for other things for sure. Look, ready to score.
Unless the ball climbs down from the stand for a ball.
Touch.
Down, no!
Three, two, one.
Basta!
Ah, the Troll Slayers. You know that their first appearance dates back to 2465 in a match between the Giants and Lowdown Rats.
No, I didn't. You know, me and the dwarves,
A blitzer called Stout Iron Fist was given the task of protecting the king's son. However, the rats managed to blind step, and by the time he was able to clear his eyes, the king's son had been killed by the rat's troll. Stout, of course, flew into a frenzy and decapitated the troll.
Ouch, poor troll. wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Did you know that dwarf runners are trained in the same way as city watchdogs?
No.
Yeah. The coach hides a pint of beer somewhere inside a warehouse, and all the players on the team are then sent to find it. The first one to the beer is named Runner. I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch him up.
They'll be needing more than limbs, Bob. More than limbs. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Well, the dwarfs have an excellent approach to a match. As they always say, seek out fear to overcome it, fatigue to go beyond it, adversity to conquer it.
And the ball if you've got nothing better to do.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Rushed off the pitch like a dead leaf.
Pretty soon it'll be a bit less of the leaf and a bit more of the dead, I think.
That's one regulation clobbering.
It's halftime, no doubt the players will be grateful for a rest.
And the supporters glad for the opportunity to rebuild their stocks of missiles.
The ball's in play.
Good recovery. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Oh, the Amazons!
Yes, Jim. Scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob, I just wish there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all? Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things. He trampled on his head.
Accidents will happen. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. These exotic Blood Bowl players are fairly new to the game, Jim.
Yes, Bob. They mesmerize me every time they enter the pitch.
Ah, yeah, Jim. These Lustrian Amazons sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that. Wow!
Oh, wow! Ow!
check that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Voila! Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
The Referees Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set out rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
The most famous blocker was probably Pendy No-Luck Stonewall. You remember him, Bob?
Oh, yeah. Every time he took a hit, his old mother used to come on the pitch and handbag the culprit. She had a total of 120 KOs during his career. Shame she disappeared during a match against the Lowdown Rats when she tried to spank a troll.
May she rest in peace. That right hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision. You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them. Nice left punch, right on the nose. Sure was, Jim. It's broken now. see that again in slow motion. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits. It will be just a small step for the player, but a giant leap for the team. And that puts both teams on level playing. That's it. The ball's in play. There's gonna be trouble.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well.
It's a shame to see both teams settle for a draw.
You wouldn't have gotten that in my day. You were hauled over the coals if you could only manage a draw.
And if you lost? Well, there's no doubt that pre-match instructions were to give the priority to punching over passing. They defended high up, keeping the opposition to their half of the field. When you think that there's a whole industry built around providing players with performance-enhancing products, and nobody has taken anything.
The pharmaceutical rep was relieved of his stock by the fans.
The ref really wanted to show that he was the boss.
Well, if boss is counted in the number of sending offs, he's the boss.